Hey, in this video, I will show you how the task page will help you focus on the most important work right now. To start this off, I will start my task because I am already recording the video and I want to, increase the time that I have worked on this. So in the future, my manager knows how long it takes to create videos in this specific project named CloneDesk Marketing. So let's go through this. First of all, you have a few action buttons up here. The first I just showed you already. It's the Start Task button, which is probably the most important button of this because it tells all the others in your team that you are currently working on this task. Right? It sets the status to running, so you're working on this, and there's only one task at a time that you can really work on. Like in normal life, you can only focus on one thing at a time. Now, you can of course pause it to grab a coffee, and you can complete it. I will show you this a little bit later. Then you can give feedback to previous tasks. I will show you what this does in a second. Before I will go to that, you can also click postpone. If you are, for example, we can click on it, if this task is too time consuming right now, or it requires discussion, or whatever it is, this is not measured, or it doesn't have any influence whatsoever. It's just a way to measure, like for us, why people postpone, to think of ways to make this better. And if I do this, it will be postponed in my feed, and another task is drawn up, and this helps me just staying focused on this one page, right? I can also show you this a little bit later. Edit task will be removed, so don't worry about it. Delete task. With this, you can just delete this task or the complete workflow, or yeah. Now, let's dig in to the description. As you can see here, my task, it tells me what my task is. It gives me some information and other important data. So this right here is my task, but it's a little bit different with some document that you get or emails that you get, because this task description is dynamic. This video script, for example, is not something that I just created for this. I created it in this workflow, namely here in video script editing, or create video script, it says, right? So in create video script, I created a video script, provided a link, just like I do over here. And this link is provided here and leads to the video script that I just run you through, right? You can see that I'm also on the same page to see what I'm talking about. Also, I get some information about the project. For example, that this is CloneDesk.com, because it says, hey, video task save this video under this file name. Video, this is not dynamic. Task page, focus on most important. This is dynamic, but only for this specific workflow. And CloneDesk.com is a project field that is used throughout the same project. I will explain this in a different video. This will also be linked to from the description, and you can check that out. I don't want to go into much detail about project fields and so on. Now, I see the intention and everything, right? So that's the description. Then over here, I have the fields. In this task, I only have one field. There are other tasks where I have a ton of fields. For example, if I go to video script editing, I completed this task just a few minutes ago. I can see I have to provide a link to the script. I have to say who is participating in the video. I have to choose whether I want to have background music in this video. So if you watch this, or when you watch this, you will probably have background music. And I can say that this video script has to be checked by a different person to provide feedback and to approve it. And for example, I didn't do that because I don't want anybody else to check this video right now. It's the script, but yeah, you could do so. You can do that in the workflows itself. How you build this, I will show you also in a different video. Let's focus on the task page again. Now, we are in this organization, which is called CloneDesk, and we are in the project CloneDesk Marketing. And I'm right now focusing on recording videos because I'm in the channel Record Video. This is super important to know because what I will show you now is I give feedback to the previous task, which was create video script. This script needs some more information, right? So I provide feedback. I've done that before, as you can see. Send the feedback. Now this task is set to waiting again, and is set to waiting, and that's pretty much it. So if I want to continue working now in the same channel, I can just click on task, and I get the next video that I can record. Right? I can just plow through recording videos, and if I don't like something, I can just say, I give feedback to a task before this. Now, let's see what the channels are doing. If I go to #all, it will give me the most important task throughout this whole project CloneDesk Marketing. And the most important task right now is to check why somebody does not like my video script, right? This script is not good. This was a few minutes ago. And this script needs some more information, which was just like what I did previously. And so if I work in CloneDesk Marketing project, I can just say, all right, I have to do this. Now, if I go to @all, it is still my most important task because others had a very important task and I didn't do a good job. So I have to work on this first before I can continue with my other things. I do this now and click on Save Changes, Complete Task. And now the information in this video is passed on to the task I previously showed you. Now, the next task for me throughout the whole CloneDesk organization, above all or in all the projects, is to test another feature in CloneDesk 1, which is an old version of CloneDesk that we use for time tracking, right? So I get this task. If I go to CloneDesk IT, I get a different task, namely, I should test the bug fix on test.clonedesk.com, how to edit completed task. So I get a detailed description about this, and you can see the task looks completely different than what I have to do in CloneDesk Marketing. Also here, I can say, I really want to focus on only testing all bug fixes, so I go to the test bug fix channel. I only have one task there now, but I can focus on that. If I say I only want to write documentation right now, I just go to the documentation channel and it gives me all the documentation tasks and I can just plow through them and do them one after the other. So this is really amazing and helps me structure my day. I can even write in my calendar, Monday 9 to 10, I just do CloneDesk documentation tasks, provide this link in there. Like you can see that here, gets the special link, and I can just focus on this specific channel during that time and just do the stuff there until I'm completed with everything and I will get this message here, right? All tasks are completed. Yes, I did it. Same thing with organization. So for example, I have an organization for my wife and me. And here, for example, I have a daily task that I should end my day happily and focused on the next day, right? It's actually from yesterday. I didn't do that because it was, I don't know, was distracted with some other things, but normally I do this at night. So this is from yesterday. It's my most important task in my private organization. And also I have one private, something, and I have my personal project where I just do some personal development stuff, for example, focusing on my day every day. Wait, let's go back to CloneDesk. We're pretty much through. One thing I would like to show you is that if I go to CloneDesk Marketing again and create video, yeah, I think that makes the most sense. Video aufnehmen. I can delegate these tasks to other people. It is assigned to me right now, and if I want to delegate it, I can just choose any of the other people working in this project. So I choose Dan, for example, and now it asks me that Dan is not in this channel right now, so I can't provide him with this task, but because I'm a manager, I can give him more rights. And I will talk about user rights in a different video, but right here, I can just say, all right, I want to grant him access to video aufnehmen. I want to show that channel to him, or I want to set him as a preferred worker. So anytime a video has to be recorded, I want to give that task to Dan, and I set him as a preferred worker. Preferred worker will also be explained in a different video, so join me there to see how working with preferred workers gives you a big advantage in speed and organization and delegation, and is a lot of fun because you can pretty much automate it. And yeah, that's about it. This is the task page. I hope you like this. And if you have questions, just ask on YouTube and on CloneDesk.com to, so we can improve this even more.